What's up, guys? This is That Really Gross Guy, and today we are going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. And also, we are going to be fighting our first boss. But first, before we do that, we need to get our little carbuncle out. Isn't he so cute? Alright, so here we are. We're going to accept our quest for the main quest. And for this, we have to equip certain gear. Basically, it's kind of a tutorial mission. You should have been able to get all of this gear if you pick the correct rewards for all these little side quests that you've done. So he's asking you to do, I believe, a hat, a chest piece, a leg piece, boots, and gloves. Unfortunately, I realized that I missed the leg part, so I end up actually just running to the market and actually I don't go to the market board, but I go to the market in Luminza, and I actually just pick one up for a few hundred gold. And as you can see, I don't have it, and maybe I think I have to put on a waist as well. But anyways, it's head, body, hands, legs, and feet, level 5 or greater. If you already have it equipped, that icon should be green above his head, and you can turn in right off the bat. But I'm going to run a couple quests real quick, and that is complete after that transition. Here is the Chocobo Porter, which you get at level 10. He will allow you to ride a Chocobo to any destination that you've already been to for just a little bit of gold. It's actually cheaper usually than teleporting, but teleporting allows you to go to more places, I believe. So there's a little bit of options with porters and teleporting that are different. And I totally forgot from these last couple Let's Plays that in my mailbox from actually being subscribed or playing the game, that I got a little Moogle. I got a couple other things, but the Moogle is just so cute and is so Final Fantasy that I decided that's the perfect one to pick for a Let's Play. But I just left Luminza after that cut, and I bought the leg piece that I need as a level 5 to turn this quest in. So I'm going to throw this in here a little bit just so you can see kind of what the Choco Porter does. And yeah, so enjoy the music, the little music soundtrack you got that's very familiar to most of you if you've played Final Fantasy before. And of course the carbuncle back there just struggling to keep up. And now that we have our leg piece, we will equip that, and as you can see, the icon now turned green, and we can turn this quest in. And for the sake of having a better weapon, I'm going to pick the Grimoire. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And let's talk to him again and get our next quest. Alright, so here we are, and right at the entrance we've got one of our hunt logs that we can do. So I'm going to do these real quick, and then we will get right into the boss battle, and I'm going to leave the cutscenes in, and I will let you guys listen if you choose. I won't talk during them, so enjoy that if you want, or skip through them if you feel like or if you've seen them already or something.
I am the waves that bear, I am the winds that guide, I am the evening stars, I am the morning sky, I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not. As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence, nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Alright, so getting right into it, we are fighting this frenzied mossback, and just like most of the enemies, I'm going to cast my bio to do the poison and let the damage wither him down a little bit. I'm going to spam Ruin. Also shortly I'm going to get some Aether, so I can use Drain when I want to. Unfortunately, I did level up to level 10, and I had my level 7 skill. However, you'll synchronize your level based on the difficulty of the actual quest, and this one is set at level 9. So any skill that you have earned past level 9 will be disabled. So unfortunately I can't use 7, which is very similar to Bio. It does a little bit of extra status type thing for you, but it also acts a lot like Bio, but unfortunately I can't use it. So they send in a couple little minions to come after you, some other little monsters, and your job is to kind of take those guys out, because if you kind of ignore them, they'll take your health down a little too quick, because the NPC that you're playing with is will heal you, but not fast enough if you get too many of these guys coming in here to attack you. But basically, keep Bio up on him. Keep his health slowly withering down. Ruin when you can, and when he sends in some more minions, focus your attacks back on them. If you need to, feel free to use your healing spell. Just know that the NPC that you're with might not heal you in time, so just be aware of that. And it looks like the boss only has a little bit of health left, so we'll spam him, and I'm going to throw that Aether in there, and I'm going to drain him and totally pull the last amount of health out of him and take him down. And here we go with another cutscene. I will leave this for you guys. What I do like about this cutscene is it does show that you're kind of one of the warriors of light, and you're not the only one. You'll see a couple other characters in there, but I like the fact that the game doesn't necessarily revolve around you specifically. But anyways, enjoy.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Awake again, are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Alright, now that we are done with the boss, we are going to turn in our quest back at our friend in Summerford Farms. Alright guys, now that we have that quest turned in, we can continue our story. However, since this video has gone on for about 15 minutes, that'll be it for this episode. Stay tuned. If you want, subscribe and like the video. That would be awesome, and hope to see you guys soon.